Guys, these are one of my favorite Blu-ray releases of all time. They do such a great job on these. And this time, it's The Legend of Korra Book 3. Hey guys, it's Morgan with the Rotoscopers, and today I'm giving you my Blu-ray review of The Legend of Korra Book 3 Change Blu-ray. If you haven't seen my review of the Book 2 Blu-ray, definitely go check it out. It's going to be in the notes below. I just rave about these Blu-ray reviews because they do such a great job. And the same can definitely be said of Book 3. So Book 3 introduces us to the Red Lotus. This is kind of a criminal gang that escapes out of prison, and they are bad to the bone. And so that's the main conflict of the book. We also get to see Su Lin, who is Beifong's sister, and you know, they live in this really cool area of the Earth Kingdom. So I really loved this book. I think this is probably my favorite book out of all 4 of the Legend of Korra series, and so I'm really happy that it's been released on Blu-ray. So let's talk about these Blu-ray features. Now, on the back, it tells you what's involved, but this is false and not true. It says 9 audio commentaries by the creators and crew, and 9 The Spirit of an Episode featurettes. Just so you know, there are 13 episodes. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's really cool that we get 9 of them for the 13. Like, I totally understand that they couldn't do them for all. So then when I went in and I started watching, no, there's definitely 1 for each episode. So total typo, you get 13 or 13 of these. Let's talk about the audio commentaries. These are really cool, and they basically are the brainchild of the Korra and the Avatar universe, so having them on every single episode is great because every single decision goes by them. They may not be directing the episodes anymore, but like everything creatively and plot-wise goes through them. They are the end-all be-all from this. So I thought it was just fantastic that we got to see them on these. But then we also get like a really interesting mix. It's not the same people on every single episode. On one episode we'll get the staff, some of the guys that were involved on the music, and others will get some of the writers, and then you get some of the voice actors on there. I actually didn't watch every single audio commentary. I'm going to rewatch the series, and I am definitely going to rewatch it with this on, because this is kind of the only way to watch it now, since I haven't seen it. I did watch about 2 episodes with the commentary just to get a feel for it, and I loved it. I thought it was really cool. They're not just sitting here saying like, oh, this guy was really great in this scene, this guy was really great in this scene. Like, they really go behind the scenes, more so about the characters and the legend and the lore, and I loved it. It was so good. Alright, the next featurettes are called The Spirit of an Episode, and this is probably one of my favorite featurettes that Nickelodeon has ever put together on one of these. Basically, it takes the director and the assistant director for every single episode, and they're sitting in front of a camera, and they just have all this Korra artwork behind them and on the table in front of them. And really, between 3 and 5 minutes, they just talk about behind the scenes. I know the audio commentaries were talking a little bit behind the scenes, but this, I mean, really, if you didn't want to watch the series again, just watch all of these because they go through like main points of the episodes, and so you could basically get the whole season in like 45 minutes. They just talk about, okay, this new character was introduced here, here's a lot of problems we had with developing this character, alright, now we're moving on to this scene. It was just really good. I was just so blown away. I watched every single one of them because I'm so interested, I wanted to know. Alright guys, I am going to give this 5 stars. The bonus features are so out of this world, so much time and effort was put into this. It's worth it. It says over 5 hours of exclusive Blu-ray content. That is a true story. You definitely won't be bored in watching these because they are so good, so in-depth. If you're a Korra fan, this is a 100% must own. Like, you have to buy this. And I normally don't say that. I'm like, yeah, buy it if you want it. But like, you need this if you like Korra. Just saying. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for my review of The Legend of Korra Book 3 Change Blu-ray. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this Blu-ray if you own it, and also if you don't own it, what you would be most looking forward to. Alright guys, until next time, I'm Morgan, and this is the Rotoscopers YouTube.